Welcome to race 6 of the ST Cup series. Today we are at the Tricky Triangle, Pocono Raceway. We still have 28 cars, and this will be a 10-lap race. Now let's take a look at our drivers to watch for. We have Jimmie Johnson, who starts on the pole today. He is one spot outside of the playoffs, and he's only gotten 2 top 10 finishes, so he needs some work. Then we have Carl Edwards, who's 2 spots out. He starts 4th, and he only has 1 finish in the top 15, which was Watkins Glen, where he got 4th. We have Bubba Wallace, who starts 7th. He has one of the best average finishes, which is 8, and he's had the best car since his first race at Watkins Glen. Now let's take a look at our starting lineup. On the pole today, we have Jimmie Johnson and the number 2, Brad Keselowski. In row 2, we have William Byron and Carl Edwards. Row 3, we have Denny Hamlin and Eric Jones. In row 4, we have the 43, Bubba Wallace, and the 31, Ryan Newman. Row 5, we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Eric Almirola. In row 6, we have Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott. Row 7, we have Martin Truex Jr. and Ryan Blaney. In row 8, we have the 4 of Kevin Harvick and the 1 of Michael Annett. In row 9, we have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Casey Kane. Row 10, we have Joey Logano and Corey LaJoie. In row 11, we have Ty Dillon and Daniel Suarez. Row 12, we have Paul Menard and Kyle Busch. In row 13, we have Clint Bowyer and Chase Briscoe. And rounding out the pack is the 15 of Brendan Poole and Reagan Smith. And we are green at Pocono as Jimmie Johnson leads us to the line. As we come around turn 1, looks like Brad Keselowski takes the lead and clears him. As we come around turn 3, Brad Keselowski leads the first lap. On to lap 2, we see Carl Edwards making a move to the inside of Jimmie Johnson. As Carl Edwards takes that lap as he gets a good run on the inside. As Carl Edwards is leading this race now. Here's a good overview of the field. You see Jimmie Johnson trying to take the second spot away from Brad Keselowski. As looks like it's going to be 3 wide into turn 3. Risky move here. And looks like Brad Keselowski, William Byron, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. all get caught up in the wreck. Just looks like, Brad Keselowski just stuck in the middle of the 2 front runners and just spins around. As William Byron had nowhere to go, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. looks like just went through the grass into the wall. Now we're restarting back on lap 6 as Jimmie Johnson leads this race. See Denny Hamlin right now in second, and Jimmie Johnson clips the grass, and he's losing spots quickly. As Denny Hamlin's leading, and it looks like we have a new second place, which is Austin Dillon. As we come around turn 2, looks like, and Kyle Busch flips on his roof and goes across the infield grass. Looks like he's trying to make a move, trying to get to the inside of Kevin Harvick, but just couldn't get there. As his day will be done. Kyle Busch is our leader in points right now. And same with second place is Keselowski. So now we'll restart back on lap 9. 2 to go. Denny Hamlin continues to lead as we see Eric Jones trying to make it 3 wide as he gets in second. As we see, Bubba Wallace goes to the inside. Bubba Wallace trying to make a move for the lead. Here comes Bubba Wallace. This is going to be a great finish as, who wins this? This is a close one. That was really close. Bubba Wallace was leading for a second, so maybe he did? Not sure. As we look, Bubba Wallace goes to the inside. Then he makes a move on the inside, and, that's really close. Let's look in slow-mo. That's still tough to see. And Denny Hamlin wins it by a millimeter. Great race. Congratulations to Cup Series for getting first. Second place, we have Procore Cup Series. In third place, we have Maxwell P. And in fourth place, we have Benjamin Horvath. And rounding up the top 5, we have Ryan Newman, sponsored by Ray Fadagan. Now, our updated standings, we see Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and Chase Elliott all have clinched, and they are neck and neck for the lead. And you see Dale Earnhardt Jr. has crashed 2 times in a row, as he is in 11th place right now. Also, Bubba Wallace is 12th, but technically has to get to 9th, since Casey Kane and Dale Earnhardt Jr. already clinched. Now, here are our race results from Pocono. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you next week at somewhere. Peace.